EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in Baltimore. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Stafford out quick to Adams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
6. Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. It's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
First down, it is Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Blue 50! Zebra!
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll find a tight end. In the middle of the field, it's Higbee. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Set.
Play action, Stafford. That's the big tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. Good for a Rams first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Wait.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Here's a short one at Akins, the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Well, sent in motion here. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Ready. 50-50.
They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Back. Cougar 19.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Malachi starts on the tackle.
From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal.
Ready. Blue 60. Spot.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Real quick. There's an on.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target.
Second and 10.
And it'll lead to a second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Rams out to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss at 6.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Jackson exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stop.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
53. Ready. Set.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
It's another run here for Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Picked off by the All-Pro Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And he will set up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now it's Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Henry tries to pull his way in. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal. The Rams use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson, touchdown Baltimore. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Next to score, Ravens 14, Rams 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. It's third and 4. Atwell sent in motion here. Stafford now on third down. And that is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 23-yard line.
see, Ren. Let's go, let's go.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
13. Middle.
Now, Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Jackson now. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Hey.
Jackson looking to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. What a drop. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Ravens. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Ravens 21, Rams 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Ravens 28, Rams 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. First down, Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Set. Lady.
Now it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60. Cut.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Set. 250.
They put Adams in motion. Stafford to throw again. Caught by Nakua on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On play action, it's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air again, Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A first down throw for Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A gain of 9.
From the 43, here's second and 1.
Hey, Alf, it's hot.
Jackson out of the pistol. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And the pistol, Jackson ready. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raven first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Stafford. This pass taken in by Hunter. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, it's Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in by Higbee. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
Throwing again is Stafford. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. Stafford now. Finds Nakua on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
Hey, give me radar. Set. Waiting. Alert. Moving hot.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Third and 2, Stafford. That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
21. Ready.
Hunter. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. This punt, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
T-Ren, let's go, let's go. Ready! Ready!
Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's caught downfield by Harrison. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Forced out wide. He's going to run it. Woo! Lamar Jackson. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Ready. Waiting. Stop.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set. 180. Scoopity hot.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's the rookie first-round pick, Malachi Starks. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Next to score, Ravens 49, Rams 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set. Number 20. Now give me radar. Ready hot.
Stafford now on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready. Stop.
From the gun, here's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Set. 250. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20s to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Set! 180! Stay 50, stay 50.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
Set! 180!
Working out of the gun, Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
All things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yo. Sit hot.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Alpha, sit hot. Hey, sit hot. 180. You ready?
To the air one more time with Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A return now from the 4. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.